I'll be ready.
Check, check, 1, 2.
Good.
Okay,
Good,
all right. Check, check, check. Yeah, it dropped down to 9 hours left. It seems like the battery's draining a lot. Yeah, hopefully. Okay, I'll put them on him.
start. But if they're going to be like another like 10 minutes, then I'd rather just like.
Needed some help, so I'm not sure.
No, Akash.
Oh.
No, we can't wait.
Okay.
Now. We can't.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Come here.
So you're saying they needed help?
Yes, as long as parents are there. And
Mom, stop. Mom, stop.
They need help.
They needed help. So are there someone?
Yeah, I guess somebody said they were going to.
They were going to wait for Nick. Okay. How long do you think it'll take?
Probably 5-10 minutes.
no, it
Okay. No, 5, 10.
Try to make it.
Yeah. Could we wait 5, 10 minutes? Okay. Awesome. Sorry, Neha. Thank you.
No worries. I'm just trying to think. Does anybody? No, there's nobody else.
Yeah.
If somebody knows how to do that.
Sorry,
help if
Neha.
you- Okay.
Stop.
You want water?
Mm-hmm.
अब रास्ता मिल गया खुशी का, आंखों में है ख्वाब सा किसी का, अब रास्ता मिल गया खुशी का, रिश्ता नया रब्बा दिल छू रहा है, खींचे मुझे कोई डोर तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, हाय रब्बा तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, हाय रब्बा तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर।
खुलती फिजाएं, खुलती घटाएं, सर पे नया है आसमां, चारों दिशाएं हंस के बुलाएं, क्यों सब हुए हैं मेहरबान।
हमें तो यही रब्बा कसम से पता है, दिल पे नहीं कोई जोर, कोई जोर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, हाय रब्बा तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, हाय रब्बा तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर।
एक हीर थी और था एक रांझा, कहते हैं मेरे गाँव में, सच्चा हो दिल तो सा मुश्किलें हो, झुकता नसीबा पाँव में।
चल तेरा रब्बा फलक बन गया है, अब इसका नहीं कोई और कोई छोर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, हाय रब्बा तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, हाय रब्बा तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर। दिल खो गया हो गया किसी का, अब रास्ता मिल गया खुशी का, आंखों में है ख्वाब सा किसी का, अब रास्ता मिल गया खुशी का, रिश्ता नया रब्बा दिल छू रहा है, खींचे मुझे कोई डोर तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, हाय रब्बा तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर।
पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं, हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं, तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले, आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी, आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे
What? I'm not. All right. You can turn it off now if you want. All right. Chill out, Mama. All right. Woo! Thank you. Should I remove my Bluetooth? Okay. All right.
Now just toss some rice over his head.
Yes.
Okay. Now tie the stairs right now. Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravandi Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pastachadi Shatarane. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You can come in
Now.
our
Okay.
Yes. Now we have this, so you want to have under pots. Or you
no,
hide-
not,
Hide the
not
bride.
compulsory. Not
Hide the
Oh,
groom.
yeah.
No?
I just thought it for tying the knot if you can use here.
Okay, very good.
And the other one is for covering the hands when hastamela when they do.
Okay. All right. All right. So now we can have Kanya Agama. So Karsh, you can stand here.
All right.
All right. And now the bride can enter.
Okay. That's good.
So we can be next to Akarsh, right?
Yes. And here,
Can you go tell them to get set?
Is there a bride and groom here or no? Same?
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Karsh.
Yes.
So Alena is going to garland you first.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alena goes first.
Video it.
Akarsh, look at.
I don't need to handle the garland. She can hold
Sure,
them.
sure, sure.
So first one goes to Alena.
She's
She goes to
first.
Akarsh.
Vinod, you come on this side. Vinod, you come on this side. My side. Sorry?
No, no, no. Stay here.
કેમ કે ઈ આવીને આવીને તને હાર પહેરાવશે એટલે પપ્પા shouldn't be like that. Beautiful.
First of all, face each other.
Then
That's fine. So here's to Alena. Om Tad Vishnu Paramang Padang Sada. Now you can go ahead and garland it. Pashanti Surayo Didiva Chakshuratatam Tad Vipraso Vipanyo Vingsa Samindate Vishnu Yat Paramang Padam. Go ahead. Very good. Now we can all be seated. Okay?
Thank you.
So, you come on this side.
Okay.
That's right. Okay, now you sit here. Okay. Okay, very good.
I'm gonna see five. Actually, I'm gonna go five.
Bluetooth disconnected. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Don't lean back.
So, can everybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Oh, okay. I'll have to really project my voice then. I thought I was mic'd. So
It's not on.
I can see that most of our audience, or a large part of our audience, are Westerners. How many of you have been to an Indian wedding? Okay. So I will try and explain the different rites in a very succinct way so you know what's going on. So we just performed the exchange of garlands, which is called Jaimala, the bride and groom accepting each other for this sacred ceremony. Now we're going to perform a very short worship puja. It's called Ganesh Puja. Ganesh is the son of Lord Shiva. Anyone ever heard of Lord Shiva? He's a very powerful servant of the Lord, and his son is extremely merciful, and he has great power because he's a great devotee of the Lord. So when you please him by offering worship, especially on auspicious occasions like a marriage, then the entire ceremony becomes lucky, auspicious. So I'm going to perform this ceremony. Before I begin, so this is called Achmana. You know. Okay, Achmana, the offering of water. So we'll start with you. Give me your right hand. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 drops, and then you're going to sit. Om Keshavaya Namaha. These are names of the Lord. Okay, now you sit. Om Narayanaya Namaha. Sip. Om Padmanabhaya Namaha. Sip. Now this time, you just cast it away. Om Rishikeshaya Namaha. Very good. Do you think you can do that? Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Madhavaya Namaha. Om Govindaya Namaha. Okay, now this one you just like cast away. Om Rishikeshaya Namaha. Gange Chayamane Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalesmin Sanidin Kuru. Rakunda Mahakaya Surayo Samprabha Digna Kuru Medeva Sarvakareshu Sarvada Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishate Deepam Jyotir Parang Brahma Deepam Jyotir Janardana Deepam Haratu Me Papam Deepam Jyotir Namostute. Oh, we are lucky. Suklam Brahmaharang Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Sarva Vigno Prashantaye Om Bhurvasva Tatsavitur Varenyam Bargoda Vasyadimi Dhyo Yona Prachodayat Asmaniyam Samprayami Mahaganapataye Namaha Argyam Samprayami Mahaganapataye Namaha Dupam Argyayami Mahaganapataye Namaha Deepam Darshayami. Okay, now what you do is you touch your head. Okay. So that I don't have to get up. Would you do me a favor and bring this to the parents? Thank you.
विना हाथ से सब हाथ से कवर थोड़ा करें
Mahaganapataye Namaha Madhye Madhye Pranebhyam Samprayami Mahaganapataye Namaha Tambulyam Asmakam Samprayami. Thank you. So now this writes everyone's heard of astrology, the zodiac like that. So there's powerful influences that come from the planets. So we make, give respect to the planets so that they will bless this ceremony. Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murteye Vipralambara Sambodhe Padam Bojayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namane Gaura Shakti Sarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gaura Virava Bhumi Swam Nirdeshta Swajana Priya Vaishnava Sarva Bhuma Sri Jagannathaya Te Namaha Om Surya Grahaya Namaha Om Chandra Grahaya Namaha Om Angaraya Grahaya Namaha Om Buddha Grahaya Namaha Om Brihaspati Grahaya Namaha Om Shuka Grahaya Namaha Om Sanyascharya Grahaya Namaha Om Rahu Grahaya Namaha Om Ketu Grahaya Namaha Okay, so the next part of this ceremony, again, my voice, can you hear me at the back at least? Okay, good. This is called Kanyadan Sankalpa. Kanyadan is the giving away of the bride, and Sankalpa refers to our determination to do something in the presence of God, to make a very strong promise. So I'm going to chant some Sanskrit verses, and I'll give a translation as I go along. Om Govinda 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 Mahapurushaya Vishnur Agyaya. With the sanction of the Supreme Lord Vishnu, the all-pervading God. Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Divya Pradarde. In this period, during the second half of the lifespan of Lord Brahma, who's the creator of the universe, Sveta Varaha Kalpe, which is during the millennium of the white boar incarnation, that was a incarnation of the Lord. Vaishvate Manvantare, this is during the universal rule of the Vaivashvata Manu, which is many thousands of years. Ashta Vimasmete Kali Yuga Swa Pratane Parde, which is in the 28th period during the first quarter of the age of Kali, which is 127,000 years. Jambu Dvipe Mero Agne Di Bhage Deshe Mahanagi Angate. On the planet Earth, in the land east of Mount Meru, in the country known as the United States of America, on the island of Oahu. Vyahar Katyang Prabhave Shasti Samvastarang Madhye Nama Sangvasare Anye Rito. So in the year of Garbha 535, which corresponds to 2021, of the 60th year Yovane cycle, in the summer solstice during the summer season. Matosame Mase Pakshe Tatao Basara Yuktayang Nakshatre Yuktayang. So in the month of July, which is Vamana Masa, in the Krishna Paksha, which is the bright fortnight, in the Akadashi Tita, that's the 12th day of the moon, in the Katika Nakshatra, that's the position of the moon in its different houses. And then lastly, Shobe Yoge Shubha Karane Samuhurte Muhurte Evang Graha Guna Visheshena Vishtayang Sangyang Shubha Tato. With auspicious conjunctions and all the planets being benevolently bestowed for the perpetuation of both lineages, and in order to gratify all the ancestors through worthy children that will be born of this union, to achieve all the goals of life as stated in the scriptures, for the pleasure of Lakshmi Narayana, that is the Lord, and his consort, we now perform this great act known as Kanya Dan. So again, Kanya is a young bride, a young girl, and Dan is to give away in charity. So, this groom, the great grandson of Venkateshwara Iyer, is it Iyer?
Iyer.
Iyer, okay. The grandson of Ramanath, the son of Vinod, by the name of Akarsh, is to be married to this bride, the great-granddaughter of Haman, Tuttle Smith, the granddaughter of Ellis Thomas Smith, the daughter of Troy Ellis Smith, by the name of Alena Rachel Smith. She is the embodiment of Lakshmi. Lakshmi is the goddess of fortune. She is free of faults, healthy, long-lived, and desirous of a husband. She is well adorned and honored. This woman is bestowed upon you for the performance of your mutual duties as householders, for raising offspring, and for companionship. May the devas, which are the demigods, the sacred fire, which we are about to light, the teachers, the brahmanas or the priests, and the Sri Vaishnavas or the devotees of the Lord, may they all bear witness to this union. So now we will need your assistance to give away the bride. So you can both stand. Okay, so I would like for you to come around this side. And you can stay where you are, just come a little bit closer. I'm going to have you place sacred articles in the hand of your daughter. Now, what I want you to do is take Akarsh's right hand, put your daughter's right hand into his on top. Now, take his left hand and put it on top of hers. Now, take her left hand and put it on top of his. All right, now. Why don't you go ahead and put it on? Now, I want you to place flower. Betel is for good children. This is for wealth and prosperity. And this is for a good marriage. Now, you're going to be holding this underneath, but not quite yet. Okay. She's going to be pouring water. So whenever something is given in charity in the West, we usually sign a contract. But in Vedic culture, ancient culture of India, to consummate a promise, you pour water. So that's what this is, pouring water. So you just hold that for now. All right, now let me chant some sacred mantras. Aishvaryasya samagrasya viryasya yashashastriyaha jnanavairagyayoschaiva shanang bhagi tingana varnashrama charvata purushena purah punan Vishnur aradhate panta nanyatato shakaranang. So, Diane, I want you to address Akarsh. Okay. Now you repeat these words to Akarsh as loud as you can so they can hear you. Akarsh.
Akarsh,
My daughter is entrusted to you
my daughter's entrusted to you
so that you may fulfill
so that you may fulfill
your mutual obligations
your mutual obligations
to your forefathers,
to your forefathers.
born in my lineage
Born in my lineage
and raised by me.
and raised by me,
I present my daughter to
I
you,
present my daughter to you,
the Supreme Being
the Supreme Being
who resides in the hearts of all beings,
who resides in the hearts of all beings,
and all the devatas.
and all the devatas.
Devatas are the controllers of the universe, are witness to this union.
Are witness to this union.
Okay, so I'm going to chant a series of prayers, and I'm going to do it 3 times, and then we're going to repeat the whole process 3 times, so 9 altogether. So when you hear me say, Om Swasti, swasti, it means auspicious. It's like something very, very nice is going to happen. So that's your cue. When I say swasti, you're going to pour 3 times. You don't have to pour a lot, just 3 times. And then we're going to do 3 times. So 9 times you're going to pour.
Do I pour it on the coconut?
Right on top, yes. And then you're going to catch the water underneath. Okay? So are you ready? Om Narayanaya Vidmahe Vasudeva Dhimahi Tano Vishnu Prachodayate Om Swasti Om Swasti Om Swasti Om Trilokya Mohanaya Vidmahe Kamadevaya Dhimahi Tano Vishnu Prachodayate Om Swasti Om Swasti Om Swasti Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Swasti Om Swasti Om Swasti. Thank you. Okay, now you can be seated. Okay, so the next part of the ceremony is called pratigya. This is where the bride and the groom acknowledge what the goals of life are. This will be the only Sanskrit that you'll need to say, but it'll be easy, I'm sure. So, Akarsh, please repeat after me. Dharmecha,
Dharmecha,
artecha,
artecha,
kamecha,
kamecha,
imang,
imang,
natarami.
natarami.
You think you can do that? Okay. Dharmecha,
Dharmecha,
artecha,
artecha,
kamecha,
kamecha,
imam,
imam,
nati,
nati,
charami.
charami.
It's got her blood.
Bluetooth,
All right.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay. Now I want to have the both of you look at each other intensely, and I want you to repeat these words to each other. In our mutual pursuit of spiritual life together.
In our mutual pursuit of spiritual life together.
So both say the same
Sorry.
time.
In
our mutual pursuit of spiritual life together.
In our mutual pursuit to maintain family and home.
In our mutual pursuit to maintain family and home.
In our mutual pursuit of pleasure and intimacy.
In our mutual pursuit of pleasure and intimacy.
We will never bring harm to one another.
We will never bring harm to one another.
Okay, now, don't break, no, look at each other, because they don't break your gaze. Because this is a prayer for an auspicious gaze. So, Agaram Chakshur Atigyeya Shiva Prayas Praya Suvacha Vishnu Shakti Para Prokta Kshetra Kyakya Tata Para Avidya Karma Sangyaya Tatirya Shaktir Ishate. All right, now again, I need in unison for the both of you to say to each other, let us never be hostile to one another.
Let us never be hostile to one another.
May we be tender
May we be tender
with birds, animals, and all creatures.
with birds, animals, and all creatures.
Yeah, because if you're kind with all creatures, you'll be kind with each other. May we always be of cheerful mind,
May we always be of cheerful mind,
beautiful in our combined glory,
beautiful in our combined glory,
the parents of heroes,
the parents of heroes,
devoted to God,
devoted to God,
benevolent to others,
benevolent to others,
and good and kind to every living being.
and good and kind to every living being.
All right, so this is called pranigrahanam. This is a particular way that you're going to hold each other's hands. So, Alena, I want you to take your right hand and go like this. Very good. Now take your right hand and put it underneath hers and hold it like that. Very good. Okay. Nahang tishtami vaikunte yoginam hridayeshu va tantra tishtami narada yatra gayanti madbhaktaha ramante yogino nanante sachidananda chidatmani iti rama prenasho parang brahma vidiyate. Okay. Again, I want you to look at each other and in unison, please repeat the following. May we remain together until old age.
May we remain together until old age,
Loving each other.
loving each other,
Delighting in each other.
delighting in each other,
With our minds in harmony with each other.
with our minds in harmony with each other,
Appreciating each other's ideas, views, and feelings.
appreciating each other's ideas, views, and feelings.
May we discover life together.
May we discover life together.
For 100 autumns.
For 100 autumns,
May we live together.
may we live together.
For 100 autumns.
For 100 autumns,
And may we listen to each other
and may we listen to each other
attentively.
attentively.
For 100 autumns.
For 100 autumns.
Okay. Alena, now I need your sister to come forward. So this is what they're going to be tied with Brenda Bandi. Is this right?
Yes.
Okay. So now you go around the back. Okay, so this is Granta Bandi. So Bandi means like a knot, and Granta is a very, very strong knot. So it's the knot of the heart. In order to have a successful marriage, the hearts are tied together very tightly as one. And this is what this is going to symbolize. So I want you to put that over Akarsh's neck.
Can I help you?
Yes, of course. Okay, now is what's trailing there? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to have you tie this together while I'm saying a mantra.
These two?
Yes.
From the front side, take the other end.
Yad anu dhyasina yukta karma granti nibandanam chidyanti kovirastasyan kona kuryat kataratim. So, technically speaking, this should be worn by the bride and the groom, and they should not be separated for 7 days, but at least to the end of the ceremony. So, I'm sorry, what is your sister's name?
Kate.
Kate, I should remember. I'm sorry. Kate, can you repeat this loudly so everybody can hear? I bind this knot
I bind this knot
in order to symbolize your union.
in order to symbolize your union.
May it be strong,
May it be strong,
binding you together for life.
binding you together for life.
With this knot,
With this knot,
may you be bound together,
may you be bound together,
both minds and hearts,
both minds and hearts,
as one.
as one.
Thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to perform Agni Snapanam. Agni is the fire god. God, the Supreme Lord, is the source of everything, the source of all of us and all the energy that we see around us. He has his deputed agents that act on his behalf, and sometimes they act as his universal body. He is a person with his own form, but he also manifests himself in all the elements of the world. So he manifests himself as the sacred fire when we perform a sacrifice like this and invite him to participate. So I am going to light the sacred fire. Om Pavitra Pavitrava Sarvavastam Gatopiva Yasmare Pundarikakshang Sabaya Bhyantara Suchi Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. What this mantra means is that Om Apavitra Pavitrava means whether we're purified or not purified, Sarvavastam Gatopiva, or having passed through all kinds of situations in life, if we come before the Supreme Lord by praying to him and inviting him to an auspicious ceremony, then we become purified both from within and from without. So I'm going to offer oblations into the sacred fire. These are all names of the Lord, and the demigods or the controlling deities, they assist the Lord to make this ceremony auspicious. Om Prajapataye Svaha Prajapataye Nang Namama. When we say Namama, it means we're offering our obeisances, our respects to the Lord, and our surrender. Svaha means surrender. Om Indraya Svaha Indraidang Namama. Om Agnaye Svaha Agnayede Idang Namama. Om Somaya Svaha Somayedang Namama. That's bigger than I thought. Om Bur Agnaye Svaha Agnayede Idang Namama. I may have to move back. Om Bhuvar Bhavaye Svaha Bhavaye Dang Namama. Om Suvar Adityaya Svaha Adityaya Dang Namama. Om Bhuvas Svar Agni Vyavadebhyo Svaha Agni Vyavadebhyo Idang Namama. Now, is that too much for you guys? You're okay?
Yeah, we're okay, I think.
All right. Toasty. I
Oh.
have to move back a little bit. Okay. Alena, I'm sorry I forgot your uncle's name.
Alan.
Alan, can you come forward? So, Alan, as the uncle, is going to offer grains into the hands of Alena. Oops, I did that wrong. Sorry. Did it backwards. Okay, just like we did before, you give me your right hand. Okay, now you put your right hand, left, right. That's correct. Okay, now 4 times in 4 portions. We're going to pour in here, and now you put this on top like this. All right. Okay. I'm sorry, I did it wrong. Excuse me. You put your right hand first.
Oh, okay.
There, right hand, left. So so your hand is on top. That's it. Okay. All right, now you pour quarter. All right, now if you can manage, I need the both of you to stand up.
Right. Akash, are you able to?
Okay. Is it easier without that?
I think it's
I think
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So the only time you're going to offer into the fire is when I say swaha, and I'm going to say swaha 3 times. So whenever I say swaha, that's when you pour it in.
Oh, would that be
Yeah.
hard?
If we keep our thumbs here, it
Okay.
should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, with both hands.
Yeah.
So we chanted a mantra earlier. It had to do with dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. Dharma means religious activities, auspicious activities. Artha is economic gain, whatever you need for money or for being prosperous. Because if you're religious, you will automatically become prosperous. And kama is the reason why people need money. They need stuff, is because we need to satisfy our senses. But ultimately, we need moksha to become released from this world and go back to the spiritual world. So the bride and the groom are going to circle 4 times, and that's what these 4 circles represent. They're called Mangal Faras. So now we're going to do this a little bit different than we did previously. I'm going to give you the translation, and then I'll chant the mantra. So,
Excuse me.
yeah,
I'm just worried, like, if this falls off, so this needs to be secure.
okay. Alena, I want you to say this. So, Bhagavan means God, the all-auspicious God. So, you say, O Bhagavan,
O Bhagavan,
permit me to leave the home of my parents
permit me to leave the home of my parents
and proceed to the home of my pati.
and proceed to the home of my pati.
Yeah, you know what pati is? That means husband. Pati. May I never be separated from my husband.
May I never be separated from my husband.
May I bring prosperity
May I bring prosperity
to my new home.
to my new home.
Okay. So I'm going to chant a mantra, and then again, when I say svaha, that's when you pour in. So it's going to be 3 times. So you just divide that up into 3. And pour it in. Okay.
Do they walk in circle?
Hmm?
Do they walk in circle? Did you see? No.
Yes, that's coming. Nayang deho deha bajang niloke kastan kaman arate vidbujang ye tapo divyam putraka yena satvam shudyed gasmad brahma saukyam tvanantam. Om Svaha Svaha Svaha. Okay, very good. Now, in a moment, I'm going to have you circle around. Now, I know this is difficult, but you need to lead. Okay, but wait. Before you go, let me just set things up here. I know it's a bit of a challenge. Okay. So I don't know if all of you can see this. Does anybody know what this is? It's a rock. Why do we have a rock? So this is called Shilarohanam, and I'll explain what that is. This life is not always exactly as we planned. As a matter of fact, it's practically never as we plan. So the hardships that we have in life are just like a rock. And especially in married life, in any kind of sacrifice to the Lord, one has to learn how to go through those difficulties in life just like a rock. And when we do that, as a sacrifice to the Lord, the Supreme Being, then the love between the groom and the bride will grow more and more. So what I want you to do is I want you to circle around with you leading, but when you get to the rock, I want you to stop and I want you to face each other, putting both your right toes facing each other on the stone. So please circle
Should we let go of this now, or
around.
I think-
If it's easier,
oh, yeah.
you can come back
Maybe.
for it.
Okay.
are you okay?
Akash, hold.
Oh, I'm sorry, wrong way.
Wrong way, yep.
Clockwise.
That way.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It would have been easier that way,
Yeah.
but we had to make it difficult.
Kami
Nayang deho deha bajang miloke kastan kaman arate vid bujang ye tapo divyam putraka yena satvam shudye dyasmar brahma saukyam tvanantam. Okay,
Do I touch mine?
very
Right.
good, very good. There you go, that's it. Okay, so let me just chant one mantra and then the translation for it. So, Aishvaryasya samagrasya avaishnavya mukam girnam putam hari katamritam shravanam naiva kartavyam sarpotishtam yatapayah. Stand both of you upon this stone. Be devoted to God and as resolute in your commitment to each other as this stone is firm and unbreakable. May you surmount all difficulties and never be overwhelmed by misfortune. Okay, now in the lead, then you come back around, same place. And Alena, you can be here. You don't have to switch.
Bravo, bravo.
As a matter of fact, you're always going to be this.
Take care.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we need. No.
No?
Not yet.
Four times.
Yeah, you're not going to sit down for a while. Okay, so now another quarter of that. Oh,
Do they
fire
call the
went out.
whiteboard?
We need fire.
Hands again?
Oh,
Or-
yeah. So my right hand,
My
right hand,
Right, left.
left.
Hold there. What's left?
Got any thumb on it? Okay. Good. Can you move your thumb out from the back?
Use my gripping it out.
Okay, you hold it. Yeah.
Okay, so again, let's do the English first. Alena, please say. May my husband
May my husband
be endowed with a long life.
be endowed with a long life.
May both the families
May both the families
experience peace and prosperity.
experience peace and prosperity.
Mahatsevam dvaram hurdi muktestamodvaram yoshitang sangisangam mahantaste samachita prashanta vimanyavo srida sadavo ye svaha svaha svaha. Now, when you circle around, you just touch the stone and then you come back to this point.
Okay.
Nunang pramata kurute vikarma yadindriya pritya prinoti nasarumanya yatatmano yammasan pikleshadashadeha. Okay, now third or
Right.
quarter
Right.
one.
Left.
Okay, we have enough for one more? Yes. So, Alena, again, I want you to repeat. May my husband
May my husband
experience progress and prosperity.
experience progress and prosperity,
And may our mutual love
and may our mutual love
always grow together.
always grow together.
Nunang pramatta kurute vikarma yadindriya pritya prinoti nasadamanya yatatmano yama sanipikleshadashadeha svaha svaha Svaha. Okay, circle again, touch the stone. Okay, I don't mean to make things difficult for you, but this last one, Akarsh, you will lead.
Okay.
So you need to
Okay.
switch somewhere or other.
I can step
Right,
back
right
there.
hand,
Helping
right
others
hand
here.
first.
Sorry.
Right.
I
Yeah.
think
Left,
you need
left.
to switch first.
Oh, switch first?
Switch.
Okay.
From this side, from the front up.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Your left. Your left.
Oh, my left. Yeah.
Your left.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to chant the mantra, and then when you hear me say Svaha, then you offer oblations. Om Bhagaya Svaha Badang Idang Namama. Om Bhagaya Svaha Bhagaidang Namama. Om Bhagaya Svaha Bhagaidam Namama. All right, now you circle for the last time. Om Krishna Vai Sachidananda Ganaha Krishna Adi Purushaha Krishna Purushotamaha Krishna Hanu Karmani Mulam Krishna Saha Sarvai Karayaha Krishna Kasham Krid Adisho Mukya Prabhu Pujayaha Krishna Nadis Tasmana Gyadantar Bayangyan Mangalam Talavate Kriti. Okay, all right, so now we are going to perform Saptapadi. Oh, thank you so much. So, Sapta means 7 and Padi means steps, 7 steps. So this is very significant in the Western tradition. When the man is and the woman is pronounced man and wife, they exchange rings, and that's when they're married. But actually, this is at the point that they're married. But we still have other things to do, so hold on to your seats still. So let me just place this down. Just give me a minute.
Where's my ring? One. Pavilion.
अच्छा तो old
Old one nathi. Papa. It's okay.
Now I know these kind of disappear into the grass, but you'll have to hunt them out.
All right.
Okay, now I need you to come around, come in front. So just like you did for the stone, I want you to face each other with the right toes both on the first step.
Yeah.
There you go. So there'll be 7 steps. Now, can you hear me all right? Good. So, Akarsh, I'm going to have you say something, and then Alena, I'm going to have you say something. These are promises to each other. Ekamishe Vishnu Yudvam Natatu. So, Akarsh, looking at your new wife, I want you to say, the Lord is the maintainer of all living beings.
The Lord is the maintainer of all living beings.
May we be adequately provided with food.
May we be adequately provided with food.
Maybe people find that strange, but actually, we forget that God is providing everything for us. If we didn't have food, we would know it. So we should be thankful to Him. So, Alena, please repeat. My first duty
My first duty
is to keep our household very nicely fed.
is to keep our household very nicely fed.
Take the second step. Dvi uje Vishnu udvam natatu. Akarsh, please say, may we be blessed
May we be blessed
with both physical and spiritual strength.
with both physical and spiritual strength.
And Alena, I want you to say to Akarsh, I will always be kind,
I will always be kind,
will bear adversity
will bear adversity
with courage and patience,
with courage and patience,
and enjoy all pleasure together with you.
and enjoy all pleasure together with you.
Take the third step. Trini Rajas Poshaya Vishnu Yudvam Natatu. So Poshaya means protection. The Lord gives us protection. So Akarsh, I want you to say, may the Lord
May the Lord
provide us with all the necessities of life.
provide us with all the necessities of life.
And Alena, I want you to say, I shall regard only you
I shall regard only you
as my husband and Lord.
as my husband and Lord.
We shall enjoy married life together.
We shall enjoy married life together.
Take the fourth step. Chatvari Mayo Bhavaya Vishnu Yudvam Natatu. So Akarsh, please say, may we experience peace and happiness
May we experience peace and happiness
and freedom from sickness and disease.
and freedom from sickness and disease.
And Alena, you say, I shall attire and adorn myself
I shall attire and adorn myself
only to please you.
only to please you.
Take the fifth step. Pancha Pashubhyo Vishnu Yudvam Natatu. Akarsh, please say, may we be kind and caring to all creatures,
May we be kind and caring to all creatures,
even to lower animals.
even to lower animals.
And Alena, you say, may we always be gentle with each other.
May we always be gentle with each other.
Yeah, never forget, if you're gentle with every creature, you'll be gentle with each other. Take the sixth step. Shad Ritubhyo Vishnu Yudvam Natatu. So Akarsh, please say, may we enjoy the pleasure that God blesses us with
May we enjoy the pleasure that God blesses us with
in all seasons.
in all seasons.
And Alena, you say, I shall always accompany you
I shall always accompany you
throughout your life.
throughout your life.
And the seventh step. Shake Shapta Pada Bhava Vishnu Yudvam Natatu. So Sake is a friend for life. So Akarsh, you say, I am yours always.
I am yours always.
May our friendship never be severed.
May our friendship never be severed.
And Alena, you please say, may I attain companionship with you.
May I attain companionship with you.
Do not break this bond.
Do not break this bond.
Okay, now I need to ask, did you have personal vows that you wanted to, that you prepared
No.
for
I
like
don't have
that?
any.
No. yeah.
Okay, fine. All right, then I want you to come around. Now, you will be sitting on that side, and Akarsh will be sitting on this side. But
Okay.
don't sit down, just stand in front.
Okay.
Have your seats.
Yeah.
So this is Gangajal for blessing. Okay, so why are the new husband and wife are about to be seated? Why are they in two different positions? Because the wife is considered the energy of the husband. That's why he does everything in life. It's his drive in life. So she's on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, the husband is the one who's responsible to respect and to protect her throughout her life. So, now you may be seated. So, is there rings? Just Mangal Sutra? Okay. All right. And Mangal Sutra is?
Yes.
Okay. So actually in Indian traditions, they don't do the rings. That's optional.
Yeah.
But Mangal Sutra, the giving of a valuable necklace, is a must. If you want to satisfy the wife, giving gifts on a daily basis would be a very good idea.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Actually, this.
oh, okay. So Sindur is here.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
and then
Sindoor is the same. We used the silver thing.
oh, okay. Sorry, don't see.
It's there, but we have already prepared in another. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And the bindis or?
This just like.
Okay.
some
All right,
inside
fine.
music.
And by the way, do you have sweets? Did somebody bring sweets? No.
Freezer.
Kaju Badan. We forgot. Actually, it's there in the house.
All right. So can you let me just chant one mantra. There we go.
This is for Sindoor.
Okay, very good. Pungsa striyamituni bhavametam tayormito hridaya grantamahu ato griya kshetra sitaptavitayar janasya mahoyang ahang mameti. So we have earrings, and this is actually not, this is a very nice Mangal Sutra. So
I can read.
why don't you
Yes.
please, and you can give that to Akarsh to put on his bride. Madhurang madhurebhyopi mangalam debhyopi mangalam pravanam pravanebhyopi harirnameva kevalam.
No, this is you have to hook the front side.
Oh, that's the front.
See this is the front side. When he tells you.
Devarshi bhutapta nrinang pitrinang nakin karo nayam rini charajan sarvatmanaya saranang sharanyang gato mukundam pariritya kartum. Oh, I'm sorry. I was chanting the mantra. I didn't even like.
Oh.
Please go ahead and put it on
Okay.
her.
Puntunitra.
I've got it, Mom. Just sit down.
From inside is the
Mom,
inside
this.
her dupatta. Hook it nicely.
Oh, thank you.
Music. Yes. Are you getting it? Is it working? There's bring it in front.
This is hard.
Yes.
Very good.
Very good.
All right. So this is Sindoor. So you see, ladies all over India, whenever they're married, they wear a dot on their forehead. So this signifies that they're chaste woman, married, respectable woman. So now you can put Sindoor in the forehead.
Take it with your index
This one?
finger. No, index with your.
Okay, Mom, which one? Which
No,
one?
red. With index finger and thumb. Pinch. Take a pinch of it.
Index finger and thumbs like
Yes,
this?
and then put like this. Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to offer my blessings. These are basically different names of God that invoke His compassion, His benevolence, his protection for us throughout life. And I'm offering them on your behalf. Om Swasti no Govindaha, Swasti no Achyutanandata, Swasti no Vasudevo Vishnur Dadatu, Swasti no Narayano Narayavai, Swasti na Padmanabha Purushottama Dadatu, Swasti no Vishveksheno Vishveshwaraha, Swasti no Rishikesho Harir Dadatu, Swasti no Vainetebhyo Harihi, Swasti no Jana Suto Hanur Bhagavato Dadatu, Swasti Swasti Sumangalai Kesho Mahan, Shri Krishna Sachidananda Ganaha Sarveshwareshwaro Dadatu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So with the power that has been invested in me by the state of Hawaii and by the Supreme Lord, I pronounce you man and wife. So now I'm going to offer my blessings, and then I'm going to invite first the parents of the bride and the groom to come forward and offer blessings and gifts to the newly married couple. Krishna, 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 hey. Krishna, 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 Rashana. So, thank you very much. Now, we invite the parents to please rise and come forward and offer your blessings to the couple. Yes.
Should we go? Or?
How are you?
May God always keep you happy, long and happy married life.
I have no idea.
Always listen to Alena, you will do well.
Thank you.
I do think he said that the blessings give a gift.
Would we give a gift now?
Maybe
I
not
think
quite
maybe,
yet,
yeah, maybe
because
it's like right.
But it looks beautiful.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. So,
You want to talk to the audience?
okay.
This was carved for Alena and Akarsh. It has the Polynesian side, which is Alena's side, and it has the Indian side, which is Akarsh's side. And they join together, and and the sunflower is Alena's favorite flower. So this is a gift.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. That is so cool. Oh my goodness.
Alena,
Thank you.
do you want to walk down the aisle, or should we ask everyone to rise and come forward and congratulate you? What would you rather?
Let's walk down the aisle
Let's walk
first.
down the aisle. Yeah.
Mom's mind holding on to this for now.
Thank you. All right, which way? Right?
You lead the way.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
Seems to be connected from the watch. They are not able to connect.
Inside, yeah.
We're married!
Woo!
I don't know what we do now.
I don't know. Awesome. Your dad should make that announcement. Oh, there we go. They got Bluetooth working.
No,
Well, I'll announce it. Thanks for coming. We really love all of you guys. I think Troy has a quick announcement.
So, thank you everyone for coming. Really grateful that you come and help celebrate this. The family should stay here for family pictures. Everybody else can retire over to the tent. We'll have dinner around 6:15. In the meantime, there are games spread around the perimeter of the tent area that you're welcome to play. There's a traditional Swedish game that from Alena's side of the family, and then other sorts of things. So enjoy yourselves, and again, the family should remain here for pictures. Thank you.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, sounds good. Thanks, man.